goodness. Can you believe the solar storm? Wow, so much going on right now. As if, after April, as if we needed solar storms, right? Now, this is interesting. This isn't a normal, I mean, this is kind of on the cusp of, is it astrology? Is it astronomy? The astronomical community has ownership of the aurora borealis, but yes, it's in the sky. It does affect us. And actually, both sides, scientific and astrological communities, agree that solar storms, they affect us physically, emotionally. Astrologers, of course, will say that they throw off our chakras. They mess with our energy. That we have heightened emotions, heightened sensitivity, paranoia, perhaps. Our body, we have body aches and pains, things like that during this time. And also, I haven't done a huge amount of research, so I'm not an expert, but from what I understand, they rate them in G's, like G1, 2, 3, and usually it never goes above a 4. This one is a G5. We're actually seeing these in Florida. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. I have never seen the aurora borealis in Florida. This is absolutely insane. So it's wonderful. It's wonderful in some ways. It's stunning and gorgeous. Now, there's a wonderful astrologer that I follow. I really like his philosophy a lot. He's not written about this for this year, but I was reading some of his past writings about past solar storms. Now, his was, keep in mind, dealing with something that was happening in December a couple of years ago with a G4 solar storm. And it happened to happen in a particular week when the astrological energies were very negative. And his take on it was that it amplifies, it magnifies, it intensifies the energy that's happening. Good news for us is this week is the best, luckiest week of the year. We have fantastic energy, fantastic aspects. So it's my hope it's going to intensify it. So keep in touch. Let me know. Let me know how this works out for you this week. So let's break down our week. On May 13th, we have the Sun in Taurus conjunct Uranus, and we also have Venus sextile Saturn, which is in Pisces. All those other planets are in Taurus, but Saturn is in Pisces. And Saturn, of course, is the planet of structure and agreements and longevity and commitment. So it's a great day to take major steps forward in relationships and all kinds of relationships, especially business relationships, but personal as well. If you want something to last, if you want to make a lasting agreement, circle Monday the 13th. That is a great, great day for making lasting agreements, signing contracts, things like that. Having that, maybe making these big decisions. Let's make it permanent, right? Monday's the day. Now, on May 15th, which is Wednesday, we have Mercury that has been in Aries forever. Oh my gosh. I usually love it when Mercury is in Aries, but it was retrograde. That's why it was in Aries for so long. It's finally entering Taurus on Wednesday, the 15th. Thank you. I'm so glad to see you leave Aries finally. Now, Taurus rules the throat chakra and Mercury is communication. So this just means when Mercury is in Taurus, our words are beautiful. Everything, we have a way with words. There's a mental focus to us as well. Our words are studied and thoughtful, and we don't just blurt out the first thing in our head like we do when we have Mercury and Aries, right? We Venus is the ruling planet of Taurus, which is beauty and good fortune. So it's also money. So our words can make us money during this time period. If you're in marketing campaigns have just beauty. They have little pixie dust all around them. It's just wonderful. Also, since Taurus is a fixed sign, it's important to note that when we say things, we need to have perseverance and patience. Our message might not come across, it might not land the first time. We may have to say it a few times. And that's the Taurus gift, is that they have that patience and that perseverance to keep up, to continue to say that. Now, Mercury is going to stay in Taurus all the way until June 3rd. Now, May 16th through 17th, we have the waxing moon in Virgo. So, oh my goodness, this is a wonderful time. It's almost like New Year's Eve. It's a time for us to set some resolutions and change our routines, especially in health and wellness. You can make wonderful changes to your diet and your fitness routine during this time, or just your general routine in general. My morning routine, I have a morning routine I love, and I've maintained it for about 15 years now. But I've been thinking that I want to mix it up a little bit and add some things. I'm going to circle those 2 days as the days where I'm going to start to implement some of those changes and see if they work for me. So on May 17th, this is the only fly in the ointment here. We have Mercury, which is newly in Taurus, is going to be square Pluto, which is at 1 degree Aquarius at this time. So mathematically, Mercury is 1 degree Taurus, Pluto is 1 degree Aquarius. It's a direct square. Power struggles. Be careful about power struggles. If you have anyone in your life who knows how to push your buttons, that triggers things for you, stay out of their way on that day. Either that or just surround yourself in a pink bubble of love and just let everything fall off of you. It's not a day to engage. Sometimes it's good to stand up for ourselves. That's a day where just avoid the power struggles. It's just not going to do us any good. Stay kind and just understand that everyone's going through the same thing. But the good news is on the next day, Saturday, is the luckiest day of the year. Woo! It's gonna, and that energy is gonna start late on the 17th. So we don't even have to wait till the 18th for that energy to start percolating in the air. That's why that square is gonna start to fade away pretty quickly. Now, the sun, which is in Taurus, is conjunct Jupiter in Taurus, and it does it once a year. Once a year, we have this fantastic energy. And every sign gets its turn because every year the sun, Jupiter is in a different sign. Next year, it's going to be in Gemini. So Gemini will be the flavor of the year. But this year, it's Taurus. Taurus is going to be the flavor of the day, but we're all going to benefit. All of us are going to have a fantastic bit of luck, depending on where Taurus is landing in your chart. So do that. Check your chart. Find out where Taurus is in your chart, and that is your area where you're going to have a special good fortune. And also Venus is conjunct Uranus on that day. So that's also adding to it. All of that is in Taurus. Also, last month on April 20th, we had that Jupiter Uranus conjunction. It was exact on that day. But I told you last month when this happened, it's not a one and doneer. It's affecting us for probably a couple of months, and it's going to be reactivated again at this time, which means this could be a day of quantum leap breakthroughs, magic. Open yourself up to the magic of possibilities on this day. If you do something different, because Venus is conjunct Uranus on this day, so anything that you do that's different, like if you go to the same coffee shop every day, go to a different one. It may seem like a little change, but it could just change everything for you. You just never know. Try to mix it up. Now, this luck is not going to end at the end of the day. It's going to kind of spill through for the next couple of days. But the next day, the sun is going to be in Taurus and it's sextiling Neptune, which is in Pisces. So it's going to be a great day for artistic, creative, health, healing, and spiritual pursuits. So the next weekend is going to be absolutely gorgeous. And then I just want to end by saying happy Mother's Day to all our mothers and people who do the work of mothers. We have a moon in Cancer all weekend long. And moon is the sign of the mother. So don't be surprised if we feel a little more emotional, a little more sentimental, a little more needy this weekend. And make sure to reach out to your mother, and then all the mothers that you love, because there are so many lonely mothers out there. There are mothers that have gone out and they've done the wonderful work, and they may feel a little abandoned. So this is the weekend with this moon in Cancer. You can hear my dog in the background. You can hear the moon in Cancer this weekend. This is just a sign for all of us to go out and share love with everyone. Anyway, oh, that's my other dog. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, all my love. And let me know how you're reacting to these solar storms. Kind of mixing it up. It's kind of exciting.